All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here. Going to take a look at the crypto markets, in particular Bitcoin. And for those who are new, the reason why we watch Bitcoin so closely is because in these markets, the way the game is played, Bitcoin is a big bully. So whatever happens with Bitcoin happens with all of the little altcoins in a more exaggerated fashion in general. So Bitcoin goes up, they tend to trend up. If Bitcoin dumps, it tends to dump the altcoins harder. And we like that because then we get to trade them and make money with our system. So, so anyway, for those who are coming on here, if you want to say hello, let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you want market analysis like this to your inbox pretty much on the daily, you can follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, let's dig into this and see what's happening here this morning. And we got a couple things going on. First off, we're going to be looking at a chart setup called the MA Momentum. It stands for Moving Average Momentum. If you are a member of iCoinPro, you just click on My iCoinPro Training, and then you go down to Micro Profit System Part 3. And this is a training you can do at any time, the MA Momentum, Moving Average Momentum training. You do it at any point in your 1-week course. It's kind of a standalone training that you can do, okay? All right, so now we're looking at our software. This is the software we created from the ground up. Nobody else has this stuff to trade our strategy. We're going to look at this chart setup, but I want to give a quick reminder for people who are part of iCoinPro. If you have the trading portal, make sure at least once per day you go through and just clear your list. At least once per day, sometimes more than once. Hey, Mike, good to see you, man. Because you want to make sure you have the freshest information on these lists, and see how this just populated these. So the system, and you hear my phone beeping over here, that's the system rebuilding those lists in real time. So our software keeps an eye on everything that's going on across all the coins on Coinbase and Binance, and shoots you notifications in real time when trades are setting up. We know when things are dipping, we know when things are blowing up, and we know when things are dumping. And that's what our trackers do. So you don't have to sit in front of the computer 24/7. Okay, our software does it all. Okay, so with that said, let's dig into this chart. So this is the MA Momentum, stands for Moving Average Momentum. And let's talk about what's on here for those who are new. These green and red things are called candles. They show what's happening with the price of an asset, or in this case, Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency, over time. We're looking at a 1D chart, which is 1 day. So this shows an entire day's worth of trading in each of these candles. So what is going on? Man, it's interesting. So a couple other things here. These are the moving averages, this purple, maroon, yellow, green, etc. These lines are moving averages. I'm not going to get into how any of this is calculated. This is just, we're going to cover how to use it. It's like a TV. You don't need to know how it works. You just need to know how to use it. Okay. This shaded area is a Bollinger Band. Okay. Now, really quickly, when the price action is trading above all of these moving averages, in particular, when it starts to trade above this light purple moving average, we are potentially in a bullish market, building up bullish momentum, and almost definitely not in a bear market at that point. All right. On the flip side, if we're trapped below all of these moving averages, and in particular trading below and trapped below this light purple moving average, then we are potentially in a bearish market and almost definitely not in a bull market at that point. All right. So right now we're in between. We're tweens. We're tweening. We are trying desperately to stay above this moving average. It's the moving average 100. Okay. We're getting sandwiched in here. Volume is dropping a bit. So potentially we're getting ready to do something, some sort of move here. We have a couple other things on here. We could be forming what's called a head and shoulders. This would be a shoulder. Here's the head. And then if it all plays out, we'll do another shoulder with another high here that's going to be lower than this high, maybe around or equal to this high. Okay. So that's how a head and shoulder plays out. It's a bearish reversal pattern. It means the market tried to go up, couldn't do it. Tried again to go up, couldn't do it. Tried a third time to go up, and just there weren't enough buyers to keep the excitement happening. So this here, this purple line is our neckline. This is at about 90,000-ish, right in that area. Here's the couple scenarios. We're going to come down, retest our neckline, then bounce and form the shoulder. That would be in a perfect world. Could happen. All right. The market may trade it that way. If we do and we come over here, this can be a rapid drop down as people realize we're not going up and potentially trend reversing. The other things that can happen are we get an early exit. The structure doesn't complete and we just shoot upward and break through 110K. If that happens, the market tends to get early exits out of structures, tend to get the market very excited because they kind of catch the market off guard, right? The market's like, okay, we're going to be doing this. And then all of a sudden we're not, and we're going higher and people freak. All right. On the flip side, if we quickly come down and lose 90K, all right, that's not good either. That means that it's going to catch a lot of people off guard and we can see a lot of selling occur. All right. That would be pretty dramatic. Now, a news event can cause that to happen. But technical wise, a lot of times if we're just in a technical bubble, like we are most of the time in crypto, we're just going to kind of, finish out the structure, but anything can happen. So, hey, good morning. Welcome, Jessica. Again, if we, get an early exit out of the structure can be pretty dramatic. All right. So key levels to watch right now. We got to reclaim 100. We got to stay above 95, definitely stay above 90. And then 110 is the gold ring. All right. Now I want to look at our longs and shorts. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down. Longs make money when Bitcoin goes up. Shorts make money when Bitcoin goes down. Usually they're using leverage, which makes it extra risky trading. Okay. That means that they can blow out their accounts really easy. All right. Right now we're still hovering dangerously high on this. If this goes over 70%, and we see this price action continue to creep down to the neckline, we do run the potential of what's called a long squeeze, where the market can dump more dramatically as all these people betting that Bitcoin's going up get liquidated. So we're getting dangerously close to that. We got to keep a close eye on this every single day. That can happen rapidly too. Like if the price starts to drop down, then the longs go, oh, I'm long and long and long, and they pile in, then all of a sudden it can just all fall apart. Like the wheels can come off the bus. All right, let's also look at what's hot and what's not for trading. Things have slowed down significantly in the market as we're getting close to this decision here, right? We've got lowering volume, tightening ranges. So think of it like a snake that's coiling up, excuse me, waking up on Sunday, like a snake that's coiling up, ready to strike or make a move. Right now, Gods has been okay. The volume is not continuing here, so we're getting, less dramatic movement going on. 5% recovery compared to here. This was pretty dramatic, 30%. The volume continues to slip. This could just become that, not super fun to trade. But if we get a good big dumperoo on this, that could be a really fun trade to do. So anyway, volume's lowering, not exciting. Usually when the volume lowers, we're not looking at continuation. Again, not investment advice. I have no clue what's going to happen next with this coin. It could explode and go up 300% today. No idea. We are a reactionary trading system. So we don't try to predict these markets. We react and we trade it. And we get in and out. So that's one. VVV volume is staying pretty good. So again, this is probably my preferred coin to trade. And that's it. We got VVV and Gods USD, and that's the two coins. So we'll keep an eye on those and see what's going on. All right, everybody, that's all I've got here on this Sunday. Again, if you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, we got your back. We've got a free boot camp you can do. Get back with the person who introduced you to this video, or introduce you to iCoinPro. or you can shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com. That's the other way you can do it. And again, if you want market analysis like this to your inbox to kind of keep your finger on the pulse of what's potentially going to happen, not investment advice, just potential, you want to follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, everybody, take care. Have a wonderful day, and let's see what happens here today and coming into the week. Again, volatility can usually start on a weekday, sometimes Monday when the market reopens.